end quote. You lied to Senator Hawley, didn't you?
I didn't lie to the defense counsel in that case. I didn't lie today, Senator.
Now, my good friend Senator Ossoff asked you if you'd follow the law. And you said, yeah. But if you're lying to us today, we're stuck with you, aren't we?
Senator, I have not lied and did not lie in that case.
You just have amnesia.
I did not lie in that case. There was a written plea agreement with the entire agreement of the parties.
If you believe that, you believe Elvis is alive and running a small bait stand on Lake Erie. Shame on you.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Capitol Insights. Today, I'm diving into a Senate hearing that's got everyone talking. Senator John Kennedy versus Judicial nominee Mr. Ritz. It's a showdown you won't want to miss. Let's kick things off with the basics. Mr. Ritz, a judicial nominee, found himself in the hot seat facing Senator John Kennedy. Now, Kennedy isn't known for pulling punches, and this hearing was no exception. First up, Kennedy went straight for the jugular, asking Ritz if he's a political activist. Ritz denied it, but Kennedy wasn't buying it. He quoted a speech Ritz gave when he became U.S. Attorney. Let me tell you, it was eye-opening. Ritz talked about justice being more than just locking people up. He mentioned voting rights, pipeline locations, and even bus routes. Pretty broad for a U.S. attorney, right? But here's where it gets really interesting. He accused Ritz of having a history of lying to colleagues. He even brought up a private email from a former public defender named Stephen Shankman. This email alleged that Ritz had a pattern of unethical behavior. Ouch! The hearing then took a turn to a specific case, United States v. Von Rico Weber. Kennedy claimed Ritz lied to the defense counsel in this case, but wait, there's more. He also accused Ritz of lying to Senator Hawley earlier in the hearing about complaints against him. Throughout all of this, Ritz stood his ground. He consistently denied lying or acting unethically. But let me tell you, the tension in that room was thick enough to cut with a knife. Just when you thought it couldn't get any more dramatic, Senator Booker stepped in at the end. He suggested that it's possible Ritz was never notified of complaints against him. Talk about a plot twist.
Did you really remove the Tennessee state flag from your conference room?
Senator, I appreciate you asking about this again. As the chief federal law enforcement...
Welcome. Did you do it?
So I felt it was fundamentally inappropriate when I gave press conferences and similar statements to the public to indicate or suggest somehow that I spoke for the state, which I don't under our system of federalism.
Are you embarrassed to be from Tennessee?
Not at all, Senator. I am from Tennessee, grew up as a public school kid in Tennessee.
But you were embarrassed to have the Tennessee flag.
That's not it at all, Senator.
Okay. You have a history of lying to your professional colleagues, don't you?
That's not true, Senator.
Okay. Do you know a former public defender named Stephen Shankman?
I knew him to a degree. I'm not sure we ever had any cases together. I knew who he was, yes.
Well, in a private email, not meant for public consumption, to another one of your professional colleagues, this is what Mr. Shankman said, talking about your lying. He said, "It is unfortunate that this is not the first, second, third, or whatever occasion that this sort of thing has occurred. But everyone should be aware of this unfortunate pattern of behavior. You should be aware," he said to the other lawyer, before the other lawyer dealt with you. "Your client should be aware, and you should proceed with extreme caution." Was Mr. Shankman lying?
To the degree he suggested that I acted unethically, that was not accurate, and it wasn't in any occasion, much less on numerous occasions.
Okay, let's talk about this case, United States v. Von Rico Weber, which you claim to not remember. But before I do that, a few seconds ago, you lied to Senator Hawley, didn't you?
I'm under oath, Senator. I did not lie.
You said you have no knowledge of any complaint, professional complaint made against you, didn't you?
I said I have no knowledge of any sort of formal complaint, and he read from a letter that I don't believe I ever saw.
And you were shocked. You
If
never heard of that before.
If there were a formal complaint, that, as I said, I had not known about that.
Okay. You were amazed.
I don't recall any of that.
Any-
I recall this Mr. Weber's
You have
case.
amnesia about it.
Again, I am unaware of any formal complaint or investigation. Certainly was not,
You believe in the Tooth Fairy?
Senator, I don't.
You believe in the Easter Bunny? Now, in this case, United States v. Von Rico Weber, you lied to the defense counsel. And the defense counsel then had to go before the court and withdraw a plea for his counsel. And a complaint was filed, about which you apparently have amnesia. And the Justice Department replaced you. And the lawyer from the Justice Department who replaced you, this is what the lawyer said. The new attorney said about you. Said these allegations against Mr. Ritz are, quote, serious. And it is taken so seriously, referring to the Department of Justice, by our office. That is one of the reasons I'm here, and Mr. Ritz will be more than likely be taken off this case because of those allegations. End quote. You lied to Senator Hawley, didn't you?
I didn't lie to the defense counsel in that case. I didn't lie today, Senator.
Now, my good friend Senator Ossoff asked you if you'd follow the law. And you said, yeah. But if you're lying to us today, we're stuck with you, aren't we?
Senator, I have not lied and did not lie in that case.
You just have amnesia.
I did not lie in that case. There was a written plea agreement with the entire agreement of the parties.
If you believe that, you believe Elvis is alive and running a small bait stand on Lake Erie. Shame on you.
So there you have it, folks. A Senate hearing that had more twists and turns than a roller coaster. From accusations of lying to questions about state pride, this hearing had it all. Remember, politics is always evolving, and I'm here to break it down for you. Hit that subscribe button to stay updated on all the latest political drama. Until next time, keep your eyes on Capitol Insights. You never know what might happen next.